Hey, PSC. I'm your new Wednesday. Alright, let me tell you a bit about myself before we begin to get past some awkwardness and, that stuff. My username on PSC is Yuri Akigawa. My real name's Lily. I'm 18. I recently graduated high school in May. So, I'll be going to college in September, but I'm moving in August, so that's cool. I live in beautiful, scenic, Millward, Colorado, and I play the bass. It's right here. Let me show it to you. Why am I gonna show it to you? Just cause it's here. Alright. Anyways, no, don't fall down. Okay. Alright, before we get started on books I like, let me just get something over with really fast. I'll probably make some enemies here, or at least, lose some people watching this video. But I don't like Twilight at all. I find the plotline to be extremely predictable, and like Tuesday's person said, it has little to no substance, and I find that that's more than likely the reason why it appeals to the masses, why so many people like it, is because of its just predictability. I mean, people don't like surprises. People don't like to feel like they've been outsmarted. People don't like feeling stupid. If a book makes them feel stupid, they're not going to read it. So, I don't know. It's just a book. Just not good. Not a good book. Just way too generic and predictable for my taste. If you like it, that's cool. If you don't like it, let's be friends. Alright, moving on to things I actually like. Of course, everyone's favorite, like Twilight, Harry Potter. I love Harry Potter. This one, Harry Potter and the Order of Phoenix, is my favorite out of the entire series. So you can tell the book is well worn, it's well read, and yeah, I am quite possibly one of the bigger Harry Potter nerds out there. I can probably tell you pretty much anything having to do with Harry Potter. Yeah. Of course, Dan Brown. He is an amazing writer, and I am also a conspiracy buff. I'm into, the government's hiding things from us, that sort of thing. I'm into that, into conspiracies. So, Dan Brown, of course, his books fit in right with what I like. But, his last book, The Lost Symbol, it was a great book. I'll admit it was a great book, but the ending sucked so bad. Oh my god. Hated the ending. I hated the ending. It made me so mad. I could not get over it for like a week at how terrible the ending was. Ooh. Okay, moving on. I think this might be one of my favorite books. Bit of a Blur by Alex James. Alex James is the bass player to what is possibly my favorite band of all time, Blur, which they were kind of big in the 1990s. But this is the autobiography, and it just kind of goes through, his whole life, growing up, going to school, becoming famous, his whole career in the band, and then, what he's done since then. So, and I like things like that. So If I can pick up the books, I can show them to you. Okay, another one of my favorites, George Carlin. He passed away a few years ago, I do believe. But he's hilarious. They call him Silly Putty, and when will Jesus bring the pork chop? Oh my god. Very funny. He was a hilarious, very funny person. I suggest you check him out, unless you don't like vulgar things and are very into being politically correct. In that case, avoid him. But you know, if you don't mind those things as much, go for it. He's great. Okay, another comedian I like, Stephen Colbert. I am American, so can you. I'm not very far into the book, you can see. But so far, I like it. He's hilarious. I love Stephen Colbert as well. Just how he portrays himself as an extremely right-wing nut job, and you know, in reality he's completely liberal, but you know, he's great. I love his stuff. Okay, going into my nerdy side a bit, Super Freakonomics, follow-up book to Freakonomics. And if you haven't guessed by the title, it's about economics, but it's more, it explores like non-traditional topics. It's like in their last book they talked about how the 1973 case of Roe versus Wade, where they legalized abortion, how that quite possibly led to decreasing crime in the 1990s. So, you know, it's just things like that, and I'm also, you know, kind of nerdy like that. Yeah, because I didn't get accepted into art school. I was going to go into economics, so, yeah. Finally, to top off my nerdiness, manga. I don't really read it as much. I don't really read it at all anymore. Every once in a while I do, but you know, I used to be really into this. Into reading it and drawing it. And this one is in Japanese. You can tell. You probably can't. I mean, you can see the big ones. The little ones look like dots. Yeah, I can read, write, and speak a little Japanese. It's very, very rough, very crude Japanese, but you know, it's Japanese. I think that's pretty much it for books this week. I hope you guys like me as Wednesday. If not, you know, please skip me. Or just skip Wednesdays. I prefer if you didn't, you know. Because if you do, I'll probably cry. At least twice. Alright, I'll see you guys next week. Bye.